Welcome, everyone. Good morning. Soy Krap. And how's everyone's day today? You just woke up, but all right. Wait a bit for people to filter in. And today we're going to be learning how to make an actual drawing program. We're going to be able to have a canvas and draw on it. Hopefully.
No, not Canvas. No. Mm.
Why not while we wait, um everyone just type in chat one thing you would like to make one day in coding. One thing that with coding you would like to make one day.
Hacking.
A game, yeah. Pawan, a game that you can use guns. Ooh, that would be more difficult but doable. Laser guns would be easier. Oh, a drawing app. We're technically gonna make a drawing app today. It's not gonna be a very good drawing app, but it's a technically usable one. A website, yeah. A game creator. That's a big goal, yeah. Blocky platformer maker. Ooh. Hello, Cahoom. Welcome, welcome. I will say, over the next few weeks, um, we will make some kind of basic game using processing JS. That's kind of the goal with this. Be able to make a game.
I think my goal is gone.
Oh, it is storming outside over here.
Ow! Are you in Thailand right now?
I am not.
Okay, it's but it's raining season. It's raining
This is
season.
global season. This is
Oh,
global raining.
oh, right, yeah. I used to love
It's
rainy season in
hell.
Thailand. Everything would flood where I was at.
Yes, I was like driving outside because my mom had to work and she didn't want us to leave us behind. I was like in a traffic jam. I was like,
My
get
kid
me
almost
back
died because of the
home.
rain.
Oh yeah, Pawan. Oh yeah, okay. Oh yeah, that was cool. Yeah, be. I mean, let me see here. How are they doing this? Just an index, okay. Yeah, that's definitely more complicated, but it's definitely possible, you know. I would say that it might be easier to make something like that Pawan using a more higher level language, which one day we might be able to learn. All right. Well, that's about 5 minutes in. I feel like at about 10 minutes, everyone just streams in. I have to re-explain everything, but hopefully we'll go with this. The goal today is to make a oh no. Okay. The goal today is to make a drawing app. Make something that you can be able to draw on your canvas. So, give me 1 moment. There we go. As usual, we're going to be on Replit, replit.com. We're going to go to Create, click on Templates, and type in HTML, and click on HTML, CSS, JS, and click Create REPL. All right, and the first thing we're going to do is scroll down to this script. Oh wait, I'm a little zoomed in here. There we go. We have this tag here on line 13. It says script src equals script.js. We're going to select that line and delete it. Delete the entire line. Don't need it. And then I'm going to paste something in chat here. There we go. Here's a bunch of code in chat. You're going to select that code. I paste it in chat, copy it, and then paste it here on line 13 where that tag was. There you go. Now you have the processing.js library, you have the script tag set up correctly, and you have a canvas to work in. And I'm also going to paste that code in the Discord. And we'll try to put it in Facebook. Or you know what? On Facebook, I'll paste the link to my Replit, and you can copy code from there. And yeah, thank you, Comb. That reminds me, when you are done, put a done in chat. When you're done pasting that code, put a done in chat. Oh, and to people who have done this before but like can't copy and paste the code, you can also go in one of your older REPLs. Like if you go to Replit, you click on My REPLs, and then go to Unnamed probably, and like you have all your REPLs from you ever made, and you can like go in one of those and grab the canvas code if you want to. All right, that seems to be everyone. Good job, everyone. First step. Good job.
I'm not done yet, Teach.
All right.
And by the way, forgot to turn off the mic.
Okay.
And did you? Oh, the recording's on.
Oh, the recording not on? Let me check. No, looks like I'm recording. All right.
You can go. You can continue. I
All
will
right.
start.
All right. I'll just paste the code in chat one time. Sorry, something distracted me. All right. I'll go now to script.js right here on line 1. And I'm going to type void, void, space, setup, void, space setup, like we've done before, left parenthesis, space, or, get out of those parentheses, and then left curly brace, enter. Inside the curly braces, I'm going to write size, size, left parenthesis, and then 400, comma, space, 400, semicolon at the end. Void setup and making the size. And now if I run it, I get that big gray box. All right, and for the second thing, we are not going to use a draw function this class. Usually when we do it, we do like the void draw and do all that stuff. Now we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to do void, like before, void, space, mouse, 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 and then moved, capital M, OVED. So we got mouse, sorry, mouse, capital M, OVED, mouse moved. Then left parentheses, outside parentheses, left curly brace, enter. You see, processing.js has a lot of different functions that it will call on its own when things happen. For example, setup is called right at the beginning, right? Setup is called to set up the canvas. Draw is called 30 times every second, no matter what. It's for animating, and you just keep calling a certain amount of code. Mouse moved will call whenever the mouse moves within the canvas. Pretty simple. So what we can do is inside the curly braces, we can type ellipse, 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 left parentheses, and one new thing, another new thing we're going to do here is instead of putting numbers or a variable, we're going to put a particular variable that processing.js can give us. We're going to put in mouse, mouse, x, capital X. By the way, JavaScript is very case sensitive, so if I put a capital, you need to make sure to put a capital. And some of you are on tablet, so if you have a capital where there should be a lowercase, make sure to go and make sure it's lowercase. So mouse, capital X, comma, space, mouse, mouse, capital Y. What this will do is it will draw a circle at where our mouse is on the X coordinate, or like how far it is to the left and right, and also exactly where our mouse is along up and down. So this will make a circle wherever our mouse is. And then after these two, we're going to do comma, space, and then make like 50, comma, space, 50. That way we have the sizes of our ellipse. At the very end, we add a semicolon. And now, moment of truth. When we run it, I'm going to actually put in a new tab for dramatic effect. And we move the mouse over the canvas. Circles are drawn. Look at that. A bunch of circles are drawn whenever we move our mouse. So go ahead, write the code, click run, try it out on your own canvas right here. And when you're done, put a done in chat.
Okay, I have a problem.
All right, my volume is super low. Could you say it one more time, Indy?
I have a problem.
All right. Oh, looks like a couple people have problems.
So I'm not. So I think I have to share my screen. So yeah.
All right. Give me like 1 minute of keeping this on for in case anyone's still doing it, and then I'll let you share your screen.
Okay.
If you can also paste your code in chat. Hey, it only says the script. I have to here. All right, Taya, what exactly is going on?
So basically, whenever I press run, it only says hello world / scripts srch. The code.
Yeah. That's probably because you forgot a quotation mark somewhere here. All right. Let me go ahead. Let me do Indy first, and I'll go back to you. I'm going to stop my share, and then Indy, you can share your screen. Huh, you have only the top sliver of your screen being shared. There we go. It seems you have the old code from like last week. Do you mind scrolling down a bit? Oh. All right. Not sure what happened. If you're putting the mouse moved on your old code from last week, it's possible there could be problems. I would suggest maybe for now deleting the old portion. All right, and Taya, I'm going to stop my screen, and then you can like share or do whatever you need to do to show your code. Okay, I think I got it all. So the two problems I saw. Let me pin
Okay, I
myself
found
back.
my code. I found my code.
Good job. Or let me give me 1 second here. To Taya, a couple things. It seems, for one thing, on your first script, you have it like you're missing the left, that lesson sign, and you also have a slash here. So go ahead and just remove that slash and the very top one, and then add that lesson sign. You also are missing another lesson sign down here in line 14, and you have a comma there instead. So delete the
Lesson
comma.
sign. I forgot what a lesson
Oh yeah,
that is.
this one right here. Next to the left of your M, it's the comma, then press shift. Klung mai lekwa in Thai.
What?
Klung mai lekwa. Klung mai lekwa. That correct? I'm not great at Thai anymore. I'm sorry. Klung mai lekwa.
You mean like the two? You mean the two?
Yeah,
These
this guy.
two?
Yeah, these guys.
เขาหมายถึงว่าเครื่องหมายเลขขวา
Yeah, there we go. Klung mai lekwa.
เครื่องหมายเล็กกว่า
liquidity
เครื่องหมายน้อยกว่า
Noi gua. There we go. ขอบคุณครับ And yeah, if I'm ever speaking Thai wrong, please someone unmute and tell me what I'm doing wrong. I love to be able to learn more Thai.
Okay, so I have a problem right here. Besides I actually put the canvas on, just that it does not turn on.
All right, go ahead and share your screen.
Okay, this is the code.
Okay.
Okay.
Scroll up a tad. Oh, okay, I see your problem. On line 15, just delete that entire line. Here, let me show you here. You still have the old script on line 15, the
Okay, I
script.
deleted
See?
it.
Yeah, just delete the whole line and you should be good. Because remember, your script tag needs to have this
Okay.
type equals application.
Okay.
There we go. Good job. All right. Hey, as we go, we're getting less and less errors, which is cool. Like that was probably the least ever during this class. So good job, everyone. All right, now there are okay, Katie. I'll let you unmute.
Actually, we'll need to change the circles to squares.
Okay. I'll just show that in a second. First though, one thing I would like to do is we have a really boring painting thing right now. It'd be nice to have a little bit of color, you know. So let's go ahead and make a new line here right above the ellipse and add a fill left parenthesis, and then we'll do I like red, so we'll do 255 comma 30 comma 30, a fill like this, and semicolon. Plawan, you may speak.
Is it like this? Wait, let me find it. Where is it?
Yeah, everyone's actually giving great suggestions here. And yeah, we'll basically spend a lot of the class kind of going over like different things we can do to these circles. And yeah, I'll show Rex in a moment, but once we have this little fill here, click run, and now they're all red. Every circle is red. And final thing, I would like there to be a background color. But I will say you can't put it in mouse moved, because then every time you move your mouse, you're making a new background, and then you're drawing your circle, right? So it's erasing all the other circles, which does make a cool effect that I'll show later, but for drawing, you don't want that. So outside of, or you know what, make it even easier, inside our setup function, make a new line right here, inside, so in between these two curly braces of our setup function, I'm going to write background, background, left parenthesis, and I feel like I do the same background every single time, so I'm going to try something a little bit different now. I'm going to go 0, comma, 255, comma, space 100. It's got to be a little different, right? It's green. Okay. All right. And to make sure I'm not losing anybody, go ahead and do this code. And when you're done, put a done in chat. And Mancorn
My
looks good. Oh, yep.
I can't draw the circles now.
All
That's a big
right.
problem.
I'll go ahead here, and I think that everyone's basically done. I'm gonna stop the share. That anyone who has a problem can share a screen. And Plawan, I will say, I in the earlier class I tried to teach how to make it so that you can hold to draw, but it didn't work because of weird canvas things. I will teach a very similar thing though, the best thing I could find. And yet, to anyone who cares, here's the script in chat, and here's the index. Let me. Will the entire index go? Oh, it does. Okay. And yeah. Oh, who is this here? Indy. Okay. I see you have two functions actually. Okay, a few problems here. Okay. Let me share my screen here. You actually have two functions here. You also have like a void mouse moved up here. Go ahead and just, you don't need two of them, right? Delete that entire one on line 6 here. You have an entire function, all that code, delete it. Have just your one mouse moved. Also, on line, what should be line 8, your ellipse right here, you have a lowercase y. Should be an uppercase Y, MOUSE, then Y. That should be your only problems.
Ah,
Um,
Adoni.
I got it. I made the thing. I got circles.
Good
Yay. I was
job.
like fixing it. I was like, wait, I'm checking and then I saw mouse was moose. So I was like,
Oh, yeah.
yay,
Good job.
circles. Wee.
Yeah, most problems in programming, even for me, and I've programmed for like over a decade now, I like half my problems are like I misspelled something, you know? I wish that there was a spell checker in programming. Okay, to Mancorn, you say your background doesn't show. Mouse moved. Everything looks good. You, oh, I see it. You have spelled background. You need a G after the K. Background instead of background. You're missing a G. I would say I shouldn't say over a decade. Maybe like 8 years. And Anita, that looks good. And yes, Pawan's asking, can you make the circle change color each time? Let's do it. In fact, it's actually very easy because this mouse X and mouse Y, it's basically a variable, right? We didn't make it or anything, but processing.js made it for us, and it updates it when our mouse moves, right? It tells us exactly where our mouse is, and it's an actual value. So what we can do is in our fill, instead of saying 255 here, we can take it out and say mouse X, MOUSE capital X. And for the second one, instead of 0, I'll do it mouse Y, MOUSE Y. And now when we run it, it changes color as we go. As we go to different parts of the canvas, it changes color. For this particular one, you actually might want to change the background color a bit. Green isn't the best here. You know what? I'll go back to my original, like my go-to background color, 100, 200, 255 is a nice blue. And now it works well against all the colors you see here. All right. Plawan says, take my code. Oh, looks good. Nice. All right, put a porn. I just came. I can't do it. Oh shoot. And then go home. We'll kind of take a break here and like play with our code a bit. Puta porn. One thing that could be wrong here is, okay, let me paste my JavaScript in the chat. In the index, remember we need to like set up processing.js. So what your code should look like in the beginning is, let me go back here. You should have just one script tag. Go ahead and delete the script tag on line 13. Not to be confused with the one down here. Just delete the script tag and then paste in this code here, which I will paste in chat. Plawan's also pasted their HTML if you can use that. Plawan. It looks good, but you have, I mean, well, okay, a couple things. You have two fills and they're below the ellipse. Like you have your fills down here, which should normally be fine, but it would be better if you put the fills above your ellipses, because it kind of, the logic works, like it changes everything below it. And you also have two setups for some reason. Just go ahead and delete one of your setup functions. You don't need two of them. Oh shoot, me. And Ryu, your code looks
I did it!
good.
Yay! I got color circles. Yay.
Good job.
Beautiful.
And yeah, Plawan, trying to make it a rainbow, specifically a rainbow, is kind of difficult. But you know what? I feel like a lot of people ask me to do rainbow. So next class, I will look into specifically how to make a rainbow, and then I'll show you guys. All right, we got a few people asking to check out their code. We'll go ahead. I know some people are still writing it down, but I'll just show off some people's code here. The code looks good. And oh, look at that. Oh, that's cool. It's the same color, so you get like this spring effect. That's kind of neat. Cool.
Can we do triangles or like any other color? Like
oh, this is actually a cool color palette right here.
Wow.
To make different colors, one, I'll actually show how to do that in a second. Triangles are tough. Cajon, that looks good. Because I showed a couple people here, I should probably try Loom Maps real quick. Just to be fair here. Oh, there we go. Looks great. All right, let me show a couple of different shapes here. I know people were asking about rectangles earlier. Oh, we can do main corns real quick. Yeah, if you want, pay through replits in chat and I'll like show them off. I might not be able to show everyone, but oh, there we go. Looks great. All right. To make a rectangle here, very easy. Instead of ellipse, you can delete the word ellipse and then type in rect, R-E-C-T. And now when I run it, I make squares. Kind of looks like the Windows logo. There we go. Kind of looks neat.
Minecraft.
Yeah. Oklahoma, a heart. That's a tough one, unfortunately. Circles and squares or rectangles are really easy. anything else, you're going to have to like use multiple shapes to create it, right? Um, I'll try to show at least a couple of these shapes before class. Oh, we look at combs real quick. Oh, happy circle. There we go. That looks great. I love you and you're using your little emojis here. I should probably use an emoji at some point too. Okay. Yeah, on iPads, I don't know if emojis will really work. And yep, I can copy my script in there. All right. Let's think about a couple other things we can do here. Or actually, here, let me remember some requests here. I got the changing colors, I got squares. That's the easy stuff. You can certainly do triangles. It'd just be a little more difficult. Two shapes at once. Actually, yeah, you can make two shapes at once. In fact, here, you know what? Let me try to do one thing. Let's go for it. Okay. All right, man, created two shapes at once. Good job. And if you want to do two shapes at once, it's actually really easy. You just make another thing. In fact, what you could do is just make another ellipse right here, right? And then this time, instead of mouse X, mouse Y, I'm going to do the opposite, right? I'm going to do mouse Y, comma, mouse X. Make sure MOUSE capital Y, comma, MOUSE capital X. Then do, again, comma 50, because that's a pretty good size. Semicolon at the end. Make sure to remember them semicolons. And now when I run, I get a square and a circle, and they move in different places. Because when I go down, the circle goes to the right. When I go to the right, the circle goes down, and all different ways. It moves in places I don't expect it to, which adds some really cool stuff here for drawing, actually. Yeah, this is probably my most fun part of all of processing.js. I remember when
Teacher,
Oh, yeah?
I made an oval.
Oh, yeah, oval. Good job. Yeah, instead of going 50, you could even... Oh, okay. One thing I would try out real quick. You don't need to do this because it's going to look weird. But instead of... on the rect... yeah, if you want to make an oval, you can just make like 70 instead of 50, right? Make it a little taller. Now you have... Oh, that's wrong shape. That was a square. There you go, 70 on the ellipse. And now I have a little oval. Just changing one of... Because remember, these two are sizes. The third number is width. The fourth is height. So you change the size a bit. In fact, I will say, one thing you could do is changing it based on the mouse X. Try it if you want, but put it back when you're done testing it out because it's going to look weird. So now a circle becomes bigger as you go more to the right. So it's going to look really weird. If you go really high up, it does weird stuff, like really shrinks. I personally think that looks too weird for me. I'm going to go back to 50.
I made a rectangle.
Good job. All right. So for now, I'm going to keep it like that. I think that looks good. And oh yeah, hi.
My picture
Can
now.
you say it one more time?
My code is the triangle and square. The circle and square me is a picture now.
Oh, nice. Good job. All right. Let's try to do one thing, which, Pete, let's be honest here, okay? While this is very cool, you can't really draw with it. And I did set out to make a drawing app, and I will be able to draw with it. The main thing is that drawing apps let you stop drawing, right? You can pick up your pen and then go somewhere else. The easiest way to do that would be to be able to only make stuff when you're pressing down. Unfortunately, because we're doing this on a website, it does weird stuff because it's trying to select your canvas when you push down, so you can't really use that feature, which is a shame. So instead, we're going to do something kind of easier actually, which is instead of mouse moved, I'm gonna leave that portion, okay? Just the mouse moved. Here, I'll put it back to just the show. Make it clear. I have mouse moved. Just the mouse moved part I'm going to delete. Nothing else. Instead, I'm going to write key, K-E-Y, key, then pressed, capital P, R-E-S-S-E-D, key pressed. Key pressed means whenever you press down on a letter on your keyboard, any letter, then it will start calling the function. So let's try it out. It's a little finicky, so you have to like first press on the actual canvas, right? So it's actually selecting the canvas and like you're not typing code in here. Make sure to click on your canvas and then press down a key and press on A and drag. And now I'm drawing. I'll let go, move over here, and I'll start drawing again. It's a little finicky. It's not perfect, but it's probably the best we can do here.
Oh, actually, I just did that for a minute.
Yeah, see, now I can move around. I'm not drawing. I'm going to move down here. I'm going to press G, and now I'm going to start drawing again. You have to move a little slowly to draw perfectly well, but All right, and because that part's important, I'm going to go ahead and wait and go ahead, just make that change, try it out, and if it works, put a done in chat. All right, I put good, hooray, And if it doesn't work, put like a help in chat. All right, good job, everyone. Mancorn, I noticed the only problem is that you've spelled key pressed with an extra D. That should be the only problem. Just on key pressed, just delete one of those D's. Plawan says, can you make the square a picture? I will try to show you how to do that before the end of class, but that's a little difficult, but I can try to show how to do it. I may be able to get it to work, but it's theoretically possible. Okay, Katie, you can unmute.
Can I do other colors like not the rainbow?
Yeah. All you have to do is instead of fill right here, or sorry, instead of mouse X, mouse Y, just go ahead and change them to other numbers. Like, let's say I wanted pink. That would be like the first one. I'll change it to 200, then comma, probably 100, and then 100. So 200, comma 100, comma 100. That make pink? Let me try it. It's kind of pink, so maybe like more red and then less of the other two, like 50. You have to kind of mess around with it because I can't tell you like exactly what it's going to be. That's just red. I'm not sure exactly, but try to mess around and find pink. How to erase? Oh, that would be actually. I might show that. You know what? I'll do cool stuff in 1 second. Yeah, let me change the mouse back to mouse X, mouse Y, because I like the rainbow. And home, I see you saying it didn't work. Go ahead. I'm gonna stop my share, and you can share a screen. Oh, you have 3 A's at the very end of your ellipse on line 9. Here, let me. Yeah, you just have like another 3 A's right here. Go ahead and delete those A's. Yeah, that's why I was saying you need to make sure to click on your canvas before like typing in keys. Otherwise, you're just gonna start typing on the terminal again. So make sure you click on the canvas and then click a key to start drawing. And yeah, if anyone wants to show there, you can put it in chat. Let's look at the Lumamps here. All right, yep, that looks good. Oh, look at that. Good job. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you can always change it back to mouse moved after the class before. Well, I don't know if you're gonna have time. Let me see. Leo looks great. All right, here is. Oh, I accidentally made Plawans like 4 times. Oh, there we go. Oh, a very small square. That's nice. That's cool. All right. Oh, Anita. Okay, you have the key press thing. That's cool. Oh, and you know what? Let me try one thing real quick. You might be able to do it here. It's not going to be a full heart, but there we go. Okay, that's kind of a heart. No, that's not a heart. I can do better than that. I have better drawing skills than that. Okay. There we go. That's a heart. And corn. Oh, yeah. Oh, nice. Oh, a line. That's cool.
Mine looks like a bit like an ant.
All right. Indie. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Yeah, all in the same shade. That's cool. All right. I'm considering here. We could either. I'm thinking. You see, with key pressed, you can actually do a lot of cool things. So I'm gonna try to show you like one of the things, and maybe you guys can, figure it out as you go. Let me, real quick here. Let me show you what I normally do. When I don't know exactly how to do something, I'm gonna look it up. So I'm gonna look key value processing. Key pressed. Oh, and then you have value. Okay. All right. So, I'm not. Let's see if I'm not sure exactly. Oh no. Okay, I see. I would like to be able to like do different colors when I press different keys. Like that'd be pretty cool, right? Like be a full-on drawing at, right? In fact, just to show one thing here, let me comment out the rect. You can comment something out by doing slash twice. I'm gonna comment out. It makes it so that JavaScript doesn't run that code. And then now. I actually have a full drawing app. Like I'm gonna go ahead and oh wait, no. My ellipse is wrong. Okay, I'm gonna change my ellipse back to X and Y. You don't need to do this. I'm just like I just want to show you guys that we do technically have a drawing app. I'm gonna press D, make a little I, another eye, and a smiley face. There we go. And now what I would like to be able to do maybe is like change color based on what key you press. Holmes, can you put your link? Yeah, I can put my link. So let's go ahead for the last 10 or so minutes of class, because I don't think anyone has any problems right now. Maybe for the last like 20 minutes. We'll go ahead. Everyone put one thing you want to be able to create for this drawing app. Like, what's one thing you want to add? And then I'll pick some out and like we'll do those things. Or put in chat, what do you want to add? Or like questions you have about how to do things.
It's like metal.
Ooh, racing. That could be cool.
Yes.
Lumap is how to make gray code. It's there's a slash button on your keyboard. Same thing you use when like you're doing the script stuff, right? Like the slash right here at the end tag. And if you do 2 of those, you comment your code out, which means that JavaScript will not run it. It's useful for like saying like, hey, what's up? You know, you don't want JavaScript to run that code. It's not code. You're saying something to like the programmer. So commenting. Okay, a few people are saying erase. A few people are saying Pokemon. Oh, shape switching. That could be awesome. Okay. So, you know what? Okay. Give me 1 second. Okay. So, I'm going to make a couple new lines inside a key pressed function. I'm going to say if left curly brace, and then I'm going to say key, K-E-Y, key, space equals, where 2 equal signs, space quotation marks, and then I'm gonna say R, and then left curly brace, enter. What this should do, which I'm hoping, is okay, key is pressed. If that key, which should be a variable that processing.js gives us, just like mouse X or mouse Y, key is what key is being pressed. If key equals R, so if key equals the R key, which hopefully the same thing on most keyboards. I know you guys have tight keyboards, sorry. Like home, I'll put my code in once I make this one thing. So if key equals R, I'm going to say, well, okay. I'm going to say fill left parenthesis and then 255 comma space 0 comma space 0. And then the only problem with this is that this fill is going to overwrite it, so I'm going to go ahead and just well, I could either delete it or I could comment it out with these 2 slashes. Good to learn how to comment out anyways. With 2 slashes, you can comment out your code. And yeah, now I will paste my code in chat. There you go, Comb. All right. So what this should be doing, that if the keys are, then now you will start having the fill be red. Otherwise, there will be no fill. So let's see real quick. I'm going to go on here. I'm going to press A. Okay, I have a white circle. I'm gonna press R. It doesn't work. No. I'm sorry. It doesn't work. No. Do I have to have? I don't have the single quotes, do I? Oh my goodness. That actually works. Okay. I don't know why that worked, but don't use double quotation marks. Use single ones, which you probably do already. Basically, if you click shift on the quotation mark, you do these double quotation marks. If you don't click shift, you do a single quotation mark. And for some reason, that was a problem. So I'm gonna go ahead and paste my code in chat again because apparently that old code was bad. So a single quotation marks. And now when you click any normal key, so yeah, now when you click any other key, you get white circles. Otherwise, you get red circles. Or sorry, when you click R, you get red circles. One thing is that once you click R, you now always make red circles. That's because it once this is fired once, it's gonna keep it. So Leo, that looks good. Go ahead and just make an else statement. Should be right after the if. Just put else, ELSE, left curly brace, enter, and just do fill, and then we'll do white, which would be 255, comma, space 255, comma, space 255. You're being too mean. Am I being mean? I'm sorry. Or maybe trying to do map. Okay. So yeah, now if I click like D or something, I get white. R, I get red, and then G again, I get white again. So now I can change colors. And make sure to have this else, that way you can keep changing back and forth. And I'll go ahead and take a break there, let everyone type it out. I'll paste my code in chat. And when you are done, put done in chat. And if you need help, put help in chat. And yeah, if you want to, you can paste your like link here in chat. And then cool, I'll show erasing in just a second. But the cool thing about this is that most of your questions about like how to do erasing, how to like change colors, how to do a lot of different stuff, has to do with this idea, just being able to do something else if a key is being pressed. For example, if I wanted to erase, I would just change the color. Maybe I would make like a whole other if statement, right? Or maybe I'll just show that in a second. Okay, let me I'll real quick go through everyone's links they sent me. Oh, whoa, that's really cool actually. With like a line that connects them all, that is actually super awesome. Good job. Yeah, that's really cool.
How do you do that?
I believe what they're doing is okay. I would bet I'll show it real quick. They have a line. They have the first one to be a certain point, right? Like 100, 100, and the next one to be mouse X and then mouse Y. And let me try it out. There we go. Now I have a line. Basically, the second point being where my mouse is, and the first point being one particular point. That's cool. Good job. Indy. All right, there you go. And you got red. Good job. That's awesome. There we go. Oh, and now I can properly draw a heart, actually. Let me run this again. There we go. Let me draw a heart. Okay, I got this. I got this chat. The streamer. There we go. That's kind of hard. All right. Menkun. And run. Oh, Menkun says mine is B for blue. Okay. Let me do white and then B. Oh, it's blue. Awesome. Good job. And yeah, I'll show it other stuff in a second. Okay, cow says I can't. Oh shoot. All right. Let's take like 5 minutes. I'm going to. Here, let me show this for a second. All right, I'm going to stop my share. Then anyone who has a problem can share their screen.
Am I the only one who can unmute?
Oh yeah, I stopped the like not letting anyone unmute. You can just unmute if you like need to. Don't unmute a ton though, because then I'm gonna have to go back to not let anyone unmute. Kao, if you think you can't do it, one thing is you can select your code, click copy, and then paste it in chat to show me, and then I can see what's wrong. Or there's a big share screen button on the bottom. Oh, there we go. And yeah, here's my code. Here, let me share my screen again. All right, Kao, let me check your code. If anyone can find what's wrong with Kao's code, that'd be awesome. I don't see anything wrong. Could you, Kao, could you send me your index.html as well? Your index, particularly this part right here with like the script stuff. Right here, that'd be great. That might be the problem. Leo, code looks great. Oh, you got the line and everything. Good job. Huh, I understand your code looks perfect, Kao. Background. Key fill. I guess one thing I would ask, have you clicked run, the big run button right here? You do have to click run before you do it. And maybe I'll ask, what is working? Like, do you see the background? Or is it just, what's not working specifically? All right, got a leopard here. Let's see. Oh, there we go. We got the white. And is it red? It's not red. Is it a different color? Have you used a different color or? Definitely still looks good. Just wondering, like, is there functionality I'm not knowing here? All right. And I'll go ahead real quick. I'll help you in a second. Basically, almost all things can actually be done with this little key idea. You can basically, if you want to add another functionality, right? You can copy all this whole code, come down a bit. There we go. Paste it down. And now let's say I want to make it red or blue, right? I'll say blue. Or maybe I want to say red. Oh yeah, we'll start with red or blue. And now we'll say blue, and then this time it'll be blue. That's right. Red, green. Oh, that'd be green. There you go. Now it's blue. Thank you, and core. Now I can do A for white, R for red. Oh, it looks like it's not. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's gonna make a bit of a problem. Let me go. Okay, actually, the easier way to do that, let me show you the better way of doing this. I'm gonna delete that if statement. Just click enter after the if but before the else, and then say else space if. Else if. Left parenthesis, and then key equals, and then blue. And then now make it blue. That way, JavaScript knows what you're trying to do is say, okay, is it red or is it blue? Otherwise, make it white, right? Cahome wants me to see hers. Oh, it's pink. Nice. Oh, and then becomes red. That's cool. Good job.
Teach.
Yep.
Whenever I try to do like when they have the lines for like this one, I don't see it. I don't see the lines. For some reason.
I will. I'm not entirely sure what's wrong, but I will try to figure out in like 4 minutes. I'm gonna in class then.
You want me to share or no? You want me to?
In like 4 minutes, you can share.
Okay.
All right. Ow. Let me look at your code real quick. Let me run it. Oh, there we go. Looks good. Oh yeah. Right now, yeah. I was gonna say this code actually won't work because it's gonna say, is it red? Otherwise, make it hit white, right? Then is it blue? Otherwise, make it white. So it's always just gonna be white. So that's why you need to do this like if and then else if and then else, like I'm doing right here. It says, okay, is it red? No. Is it blue? No. Okay, otherwise make it white. Okay.
Small patience.
All right, I'm gonna real quick. I'm going to let. All right, I see I have a lot of questions about the outline. Actually, that we'll get into array thing. So I'm gonna real quick. I'm gonna let Katie share. Go ahead and I'll teach it the last thing. Katie, you may share. Oh wow, that looks awesome. Yeah, great job. Oh no, that's Cahome. It still looks great, Cahome. Although I think I wanted Katie to share because she asked earlier, or he asked. Whoa, awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. Good job. That could be a painting, honestly. It, be like, it represents skepticism. All right, yeah. If someone else wants to share, go ahead. Uh-oh. I'm not sure what's going on right there. Can you go? Shoot. I would say try refreshing first of all. It seems more like a Replit problem than an error, because otherwise, like a big, like it wouldn't be that big. Maybe try refreshing. All right. I'm actually going a little late here, but I will show real quick. To take out the outline of the circle in setup, it's very easy. No, and then stroke. Oh, all right. Sorry, go home. Let me share my screen.
Bye, teach.
Goodbye. Real quick though, for people wondering, it's like this on your setup. No stroke, capital F. Now, when I click, I have no outline, and that actually looks a lot better for like drawing. And if I wanted to erase now, I could just like, let's say I want to make blue erase, I would just make it the same color as my background. So like 100, 200. Now, let me make white. Let me make red. Now when I do blue, I erase. There we go, that's pretty cool. I actually should probably shown that in the main part before I went too late and everyone started leaving me. All right. We'll go ahead and stop there and just go home. I will paste my code. So I wanted to see how to make the draw things behind you disappear. Oh yeah. If you want to make it, if you want to like, here, let me just show you. If you put your background inside your key pressed, now Okay, maybe you can't do it inside your key pressed, but like do it inside your move or like your mouth moved. And now, oh, okay. Keep your background set up. Also have a background in mouth moved. And weird stuff is happening. Void, what? Okay. Don't follow what I just did. But we'll go ahead and stop class there. I don't know what's going on right now. I'm just going to go back. I've broken Replit. All right. Puta porn. Nothing's wrong with code, but the script is gone. An iPad still have, but an iPad can't draw. I have no idea. But I am gonna have to end class here. Okay. Message me on Facebook or like post on Facebook or message me on Discord. And I'll try to help you out. And for one, I don't have time to show you the picture thing, unfortunately, but I'll show you next class, hopefully, or maybe I'll like post it on Facebook about how to do it. Because we are gonna have to end class there. And go ahead.
So bye.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Hope you had a good time. And same time next week. Next
Bye.
week we're gonna learn like gaming stuff or something and how to make it, how to make an actual game with all this. Goodbye.
Bye bye.